Good morning, class 5. Children, I hope you all are fine and taking good care of yourself. Today in our class, we have discussed lesson number 2. Okay, we are doing lesson number 2 and we discussed this part on page number 16, relationship between hardware and software. Let's start from here. The following figure displays a structure which establishes the relationship between various components of a computer system, hardware and software. Earlier also in all the previous classes you have studied about this relationship, that without hardware, software is of no use, and without software, hardware is of no use. Okay, so now let's see this relationship. Here user, you will see that double sided arrows are there everywhere, means user interact with application, which in turn interact with operating system, and then operating system interact with hardware for whatever it want to do. And similarly, for giving the output, hardware is interacting with operating system, then operating system is interacting with application means application softwares, and then those application softwares are interacting with the user. So this is the basically the relationship which we were studying in our various types of application and system software also. Okay, now quick recap. Software is a set of programs and related data. We have studied these, and there are two broad categories of software: system software and application software. Now we are going to study about the backup of files. A data backup is the result of copying or archiving files and folders for the purpose of being able to restore them in case of data loss. So why do we do backup? Because we want to copy, we want to make a copy, or we want to store somewhere the files and the folders safely, means archiving, so that we can restore them, we can get them, we can retrieve them in case if there is any data loss, if there is any problem in the data. Data loss can be caused by many things. We will see what all things can cause data loss, ranging from computer viruses can cause that, hardware failures can cause that, file corruption can cause that. File corruption means whatever that file you have made, there arises some problem in that and it doesn't open or it gets deleted that way, to fire, flood or theft, etc. Okay, so all these things can happen and this can cause data loss. If you are responsible for business data, a loss may involve critical financial, customer and company data. So just imagine if because of any of the above reason, if there is any data loss and it is a business data, it can create lot of problem. It can be financial information, it can be customer related information, or it can be company data also. If the data is on a personal computer, you could lose financial data and other key files, pictures, music, etc. that would be hard to replace. So if that is personal, it is on the personal computer and it is a personal data loss, loss of personal data. So we may lose our financial data, means whatever your parents are dealing with financially, and other key files like pictures, music, many things. Okay, so that would be very hard to replace. Now, the importance of backing up of files. It is very important to do regular backups to prevent the loss of data. Loss of data. Software can be reinstalled, but your data could quite possibly be lost forever. So it is very essential that you regularly back up, make a copy of the data, because if there is any data loss, we can reinstall the software, but our data will be lost forever. There are various causes for data loss. We have studied earlier also. Now same thing here it is mentioning. The reasons for the data loss are machine breakdown, virus, power outage, software upgrades, means when the software is upgraded, it also leads to data loss at times. Then fire, flood and human error, means because of the human error also it can happen. Some terms used when referring to backup are as follows, means following are the terms which we use for the when we are talking about the backup. What is backup? A duplicate copy of a file, program, folder or disk used if the original is damaged, corrupted or lost. So whenever we make a duplicate copy of any file, program, folder or disk, and why we make it? So because if there is any problem in the original one, it is corrupted or lost, that is why we are making it. Now restore, to copy the backed up version of information back to its original location. Means we have backed up somewhere and we want the original, we want the information in the original place. Okay, so we call it restore. Then backup media can be another computer, in whichever media we are taking the backup is backup media. It can be another computer, floppy disk, CDs, DVDs, or any other recordable media for computers. So in all these devices we can take the media, backup media. Then full backup, backing up everything on your computer, which includes data, software and operating system. So full backup means we are backing up everything in our computer. It will be including data, software and also operating system. Then incremental backup, a backup of only what has changed since the last backup. Means last time whatever that we have backed up, after that whatever we have done, when we take up the backup of that, it is called incremental backup. Okay, now backing up, how your files and folders are organized on a computer will help simplify the backup process. Means how they are organized in a computer. It will simplify the backup process, it will help in the backup process. The main idea is to have all your data files in one location. So when backing up, you don't have to remember or search for all your data files located on the computer. So the main idea is that when we are backing up, if we want to back up 10 files, so that they are placed in computer memory in such a way that it is easier for us to get them, okay, or to take a backup of them, okay, and we don't have to search again and again for that. Backing up is really just copying your information to a removable disk that you can store somewhere safe in the case of an emergency. So basically backing up is like you are making another copy of the same work. Okay, like if you have one mass copy and you are copying that same work in another mass copy, you are backing up. Okay, so in simple terms, backing up is just like that. Ideally, you store your backup disks off-site. Means you don't store in that place where you have the fear of or the probability of losing it. Okay, so you store it somewhere else. So this is it. Today we will do till here. You are requested to read it again because it is a little difficult topic. Okay, so read it properly and try to understand what is being said here. Okay, now we will meet in the next period. Take care. Bye bye.